Welcome back to another episode of Behind Our Lens.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Steph. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about Osheaga Music Festival.
And the Great War, aka Taylor Swift announcing her Canadian dates and the tickets that no one seemed to get.
So this is funny because it all kind of ties in together.
Yeah, so this year we road tripped for Osheaga, and for iHeartRadio, myself, my colleague, and Shannon and Miles were driving to Osheaga, and while we were driving there is when the announcement happened for Taylor Swift coming to the Rogers Center.
Yes, so the announcement happened, and I instantly tried calling Jess 5 times.
And I was driving.
And she was driving, so it was going to voicemail. And I was just messaging you like, ping, ping, please answer, urgent news. So then I messaged Shannon, and you guys were already on it.
We all had an inkling, like there were so many rumors that something was coming.
Yeah.
And so Shannon was on the watch of things online.
That's right.
But it was really funny because Shannon ended up doing that video from the car, like to announce it.
That's right.
So yeah, what a great day.
Right, that's right. I'm recalling now. It was all rumored to be happening that day, so we were like, make sure you're watching just in case.
Yeah.
So Taylor announces Canadian dates, 6 Toronto shows. Crazy. Nobody's ever done that before.
I was gonna
already
say that
a
has
record.
to be the most at Rogers Center in a row.
Yeah, already a record. She's going to sell all of them out. There's rumors that she's going to announce more Canadian dates.
Hopefully. For everyone's sake.
Yeah, hopefully, because nobody got tickets. Nobody from Toronto that I know got tickets.
I know one person locally, but it was their friend who got the code.
Yeah.
So technically not even them.
Right.
And then I know one person in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Who managed to get tickets. But I literally don't know anyone here.
I was with a friend last night, and she said 2 of her friends from Vancouver got codes.
Yeah.
And she's in Toronto, and she didn't get a code.
I've seen people online who are all like outside of Canada too.
Yeah.
Who managed to get a code.
But all us Toronto residents are here ticketless.
I don't understand. No codes, not even, that's the thing too, is like, not even was it just a tough sale.
Yeah.
It was like,
you don't even get a chance.
Yeah. Hopeless.
Yeah. I've been to every single Taylor Swift Toronto show, and there's no way that I'm not going to the Eras Tour in Toronto.
We'll find a way.
Like, I will find a way there somehow. But I'm honestly losing hope because it's so hard. And tickets are just reselling for insane amounts of prices.
I saw the craziest post that someone was selling a ticket for $83,000.
$83,000.
I don't know what the hell this ticket came with. I hope it came with everything in the whole stadium.
See, but that's the problem. People are just signing up. Like, your regular Joe Schmo in the office is signing up because they know resell. Yeah, they know it's a big ticket, and they just want to resell it. And it's so unfair for the real loyal fans that just want to go see their favorite artist.
Yeah.
There's nothing I hate more than people who resell tickets.
Yeah, it's the worst.
It's so
I just don't understand. It's so frustrating for everyone. And I just wish that, I don't know. I just wish lots of things.
I know.
I wish it would work.
I wish it would work. I wish, even like Ontario residents got maybe a priority of some codes because she's coming to our city and we can't even see her.
Did you have to put in your postal code?
I don't know.
When you registered? Because I had to put in my postal code.
I think that would be linked to your Ticketmaster account, I would assume.
Yeah.
And your phone number at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just find it very unfair that majority of Toronto fans can't go see the show. That doesn't make sense.
PSA.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
At Ticketmaster, fix it.
No.
But when there's a will, there's a way, and we will get there. I'm going to get there some way or another. But it's really, I don't know. It's
depressing.
It's depressing. It's unmotivating. It's just, I really want to go see her in Toronto here, and it's impossible.
This is not okay.
Literally, when it was code day or email day, when everyone got either waitlisted or an email saying that, like, you're going to get a code.
Yeah.
and I didn't get a code. And the next day I went into work. Everybody was like, why do you look so sad today? I'm like, because I didn't get a code.
And see, I was working the entire time. So thankfully it was very time consuming and it just sidetracked me.
Distracted you. Yeah.
So I more thought about it through everything else when I got back. And then also all of the like secondary stuff. So like the Avion thing, which was useless.
Even that, waitlisted. I got waitlisted twice. Yeah. That is so sad. How does this happen?
It's ridiculous. It's a crime.
But for those of you listening, you could win through the radio stations like Virgin Radio Toronto or Chum 104.5 are both having contests to go see Taylor Swift. But I can't enter these contests because I work for them. So if you need a friend, I'm available. It's rough. I'm hoping the rumors are true, and I'm hoping she's going to announce more dates.
Yeah.
But, I mean, 8 or 10 was, like, the initial rumor of Taylor dates at the Rogers Centre, which is insane. So if she does that, that's insane to begin with.
I don't think she could, like, scheduling-wise alone.
I don't know. That's what people are saying. But then they're also saying she's going to announce Vancouver. And I'm just hoping if she does announce more dates, she does it all together so that everybody in Canada can pick their own dates and there may be more of a chance to go.
I think that's the bigger, like, side issue.
Yeah.
So I just wish everything was announced at once.
Yeah, because
there's so much overlap happening because of that.
Exactly. So everybody in Canada was like, if these are the only Canadian dates, I'm trying to go to Toronto, of course. But then Toronto people are, you know, stuck not going to their own concert.
Not cool.
So it's stressful. I was very stressed. I'm still very stressed. I don't know what I'm going to do. It gives me anxiety thinking about it, not going to this concert.
It's also so far away, too. So it's like,
I know.
Even more anxiety.
Yeah, which everybody's like, you're going to get a ticket. Don't worry. Even if it's, you know, the day of the concert. I'm like,
you don't want to stress for that long.
Yeah, I'm like, that's in a year and a half.
Holy moly.
Will I live till then? I don't know.
Not at this rate.
Not with this stress. But we'll see what happens. We'll keep you updated. Currently ticketless to Toronto Eras Tour, but hoping for the best at this point. But while this news was coming out, Jess was on her way to Osheaga.
Yes, it was a very busy time, a lot of fun, but an interesting journey on our road trip. We had pretty good traffic, driving, weather for majority of the way. We had a nice little lunch in Kingston.
And you were going to Montreal.
Yeah, and the closer we got to Montreal, the worse the weather got.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, that was unpleasant to drive in, but we made it. Like, it started to clear up, and then we made it into Montreal. We made it to our hotel, checked in, lovely. We went to dinner, so yummy, very lovely.
Nice.
And then we went to Shoppers after for our little traditional, like, snack run. So we normally grab snacks for the group for the weekend. And then we left Shoppers and it started to downpour.
Oh, no.
So we're like, okay. So we scurry into an Uber. We get back to our hotel. Everything's cool. Until I'm in my room with my colleague and we're doing some emails, okay? Getting stuff ready for the schedule since we had been in the car all day. Mm-hmm. Pitch black.
Uh-oh.
Power went out.
No.
Yeah.
In your hotel room?
In the whole hotel.
Oh, no.
It was weird. It's not something I've experienced before.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to a hotel when the power's gone out.
Yeah. Everything else seemed to be on, though, which is the weirdest part.
What do you mean?
Like, outside of my hotel, like the view.
Everything was on.
Everything was on.
Oh, no.
So it was, like, lit around.
So it was a you problem.
But I couldn't see. So I had all the flashlights on, like, on my phones. Mm-hmm. And the two of us are trying to figure out, like,
what's going on. Yeah.
Everything was low battery because we were driving.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, lots of fun. This was probably around 9:30-ish. If I had to say, maybe. Okay. And it was like from the storm, it sort of hit these random pockets where they had hydro issues.
Great.
And so the hotel like announced that they were working on it with hydro. and it wasn't back on until 1 a.m.
Oh my gosh, that's a long time.
It was a long time.
Were you sleeping by then or no?
No, well, it was weird. So I literally had my 2 phones hooked up to power banks. I had one on a flash. I'm not a good, I don't like silence.
Yeah,
so it was completely silent. I had to play music on my phone. I tried to get some emails and stuff done that was urgent. Then I tried to make sure things were good, but it was so hard to see that I gave up. And then I kept setting alarms to try to check if it was back.
Right.
So that I could make sure things were good for the morning.
Right, charge everything. And
so, 1 a.m., I woke up. It finally, because the lights were on.
Right. So the lights just, good morning.
Yeah, and so I got up, made sure, and then turned things off and went to bed.
Wow.
So an interesting start to the weekend.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Otherwise, it was a lot of fun. We lucked out. We were really worried about Friday with the weather.
Yeah.
It was supposed to rain. It held off. We had a clear time at the festival, which is really nice because you never know for the grounds and dirt and not fun. We had lots of interviews and we talked to so many different artists. So it was a lot of fun, and we did some different things with Shannon and Miles as well. So
what kind of fun things did you do at Osheaga with Shannon and Miles?
So on Saturday, we went on the Ferris wheel.
Fun.
And that was terrifying. It was fun, but it was very rickety, very interesting old Ferris wheel. Yeah, they went on, they did a little bit up there. And then the next day, we did Finish the Lyrics, which was really funny.
Cool.
With a bunch of fans just through the festival.
Nice.
So always nice to have them get out there and interact with people. Just fun little social videos. We did a really fun bit with Baby No Money on the Friday with Miles and him going around and doing Osheaga with no money.
Oh my gosh.
And I wasn't sure how this was going to go in terms of how well it would
be received.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe they could find some free chips. I literally said to Miles, I was like, oh, there's some bags of chips over there. Maybe you could get some freebies from some of these little huts. Right. And they got full food items.
Oh.
And food is not cheap at a music festival.
True.
So I was really impressed.
Amazing.
And everything looked really good. It was very, very, very hot running around chasing Miles and Baby No Money. So that was hilarious. We had 2 cameras going, and then I had the phone going as well. And basically between my footage or Chris, the freelancer that we had there, you can just see each other, mine and his footage and him and mine.
Yeah.
Just running. And we're just trying so hard to get in front.
Right.
Oh my. So that was an experience. I wish I had shoes on wheels.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That actually probably would be so helpful.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Did you get any of the free stuff?
I did try a wonton. It was very nice. Great wontons. But yeah, so lots of fun there. Baby No Money did a social takeover for iHeart, and he is hilarious.
So funny, yeah.
So funny. The shows were great every night. Billie Eilish was probably my favorite.
So jealous.
So good. Such a good show.
She looked amazing up there.
She looked so good, was giving so much energy.
Yeah.
She sounded great. Phineas, always a gem. And then, so much fun. This was my favorite part of the whole weekend. She brought out Armani White.
That's right.
Who has the song Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
And I happened to catch the entire thing, which, you never know when you're filming and stuff. And I had a feeling, it's oh, I feel like she's going to talk here. And I started it before she even started talking.
Oh, perfect. So you got the whole thing.
And I got the entire thing of her mentioning that, oh, I think that guy is here.
Yeah.
And then he comes out, performs it. It was their first time meeting.
I was going to say, wasn't it their first time ever meeting on stage?
Yeah, and they mentioned that, and I was like, that is crazy.
That is crazy.
But he just looked like he was having the time of his life. And it was so much fun to see.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And did you guys interview him as well?
Yeah. So that was really fun as like a nice close of the weekend. And we got to talk to him the next night. And he just seems so happy, like genuinely so over the moon about being there, about talking to press. He stuck around in the media center for so long after.
Wow.
He was having such a good time. And it was like one of my favorite interviews that we did. Miles talked to him about just that experience and getting to be there and do that. And yeah, so much fun.
So cool.
Yeah.
Who else did you like to see at Osheaga?
We were backstage for most of the time doing the interviews.
Yeah.
In terms of the interview side, we had a lot of fun with Fletcher. That was a really great chat with Shannon.
Cool.
We talked to Lovejoy, which I feel like is more under the radar. Like they kind of came up through COVID, I think.
Oh.
And so I really wasn't even aware of how big of an audience they had until we talked to them there.
Yeah.
But they had a lot of energy, especially just coming off stage.
Yeah.
And so speaking of bands, another one that I actually didn't realize was even on the lineup was the Driver Era, which is Ross Lynch and Rocky.
That's right, his brother.
Lynch. Yeah.
I saw that you guys interviewed them, and I was like shocked that they were there, A, and B, that I didn't know Ross Lynch was in a band with his brother.
So they were hilarious. Again, they looked like they had a really great time on stage. We could see them on the screen from the media center. And so Miles talked to them. Lots of fun. He got him to show him dance moves.
Fun.
So they were all dancing. It's great. You should watch all of the great content on iHeartRadio because it was such a fun time. We talked to Charlotte Cardin, who graciously explained the correct way to say Osheaga, which now I'm probably saying it wrong. So it's probably Osheaga, but...
Yeah, do you remember how to say it? No.
We talked to everyone, and so you can see the video where it's debated back and forth, and it is so funny. So that was a lot of fun chatting to everyone about
I say Osheaga.
Is that different to how I said it?
I don't know. Osheaga or Osheaga?
Yeah.
I say Osheaga.
I think I naturally typically say Osheaga.
Yeah.
But I think it might be Osheaga.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So she told us the right way. And I already forget.
Yeah.
But yeah, we talked to so many great people. Holly Humberstone was really lovely to talk to.
Yeah.
And someone that I thought just looked so cool was Dom Dalla.
Oh, yeah.
Which I did not realize that he was Australian.
Oh, me either.
Which was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just had a really cool vibe.
Nice.
I took some fun photos of him.
Oh, yeah.
And I made a joke to Miles, and he laughed. And the photo was cute.
I think that's one of my favorite things, because I take a lot of photos of artists, is trying to get them to show some personality or energy from behind the camera.
I find a lot of artists will get really posy, which I'm not saying is bad. That's very typical when you're taking photos, is to pose.
Which is also great because they know what to do to make themselves look good. So I'm like, do your thing.
Yeah.
But
it's nice to see a genuine reaction.
Yeah.
And it's always nice to get a little laugh or chuckle.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
It was fun.
Fun. So did you get to see any other cool artists perform? Did you get to see Fred again or Kendrick Lamar?
I did not make it out to Fred again because it was so busy.
Oh.
And the crowds were
insane.
Yeah,
he's really blown up.
Yeah. So, but it was nice because at least in the back they did have a screen playing that could show you who was on.
Yeah.
So we at least got to see how the crowd was loving it and all the different acts on what they were wearing.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
Cool.
I did get to see Kendrick, who closed out the weekend, and it was a great set. I mean, he has so much power on stage, and the grounds were packed.
Oh, I could imagine.
For Kendrick. So early on during the day, everyone was there for him. It was a really great vibe.
And that was on the Sunday?
That was on the Sunday. So it was great to see him sort of close out the show. But it was a long weekend overall, so it was good to get back and get all the equipment all sorted and then drive on back to Toronto.
Yeah, that's a long drive after a crazy long weekend. It sounds like you guys were just nonstop go, go, go.
Yeah. It was very fast-paced, but you do a lot of sort of like waiting as well, because you're working on a schedule, then you're waiting on an artist. Sometimes it flip-flops, you're like moving things around. Yeah. So it's a lot of movement, but the media center was really well structured this year for like placement on the grounds.
Nice.
So, and honorable mention for the VIP bathrooms that we had access to.
Amazing.
Because that's important.
That is so important.
I did Come With Me every day on TikTok.
Oh.
And I made sure to include the bathroom because I was just so impressed.
Yeah. I mean, if I go to a festival, the one thing I dread is the bathrooms.
Yeah.
So if there's an opportunity to get any
there
upgrades.
Was air conditioning.
Wow.
Yeah. There was music.
Oh.
The last day I went in, One Direction was playing.
Wow. Meant to be.
And the whole day I said, it's the power of One Direction. And that's what carried me through. It was great.
Yeah, that's a huge plus for sure.
Yeah.
Very important. Bathrooms. Yeah. Nice. Well, that sounds like a very long weekend. I've never been to Osheaga, but I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
I really wish I went this year because I love Fred again and I love Billie Eilish. It would have been so cool to see them.
Yeah.
But maybe next year. We'll see.
Yeah. I've been as a fan before, and then this is my second year working it, and it's a lot of fun. A lot going on.
You definitely have to have a lot of stamina to be a festival media worker.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Osheaga 2023. And there's always so many things happening during the summer. So let us know what festivals you may have gone to. You know, Veld was happening here in Toronto the same weekend.
Yeah, Boots and Hearts.
Yeah, so much stuff.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Yeah.